Hello everybody, it's Kyra from BodyCandy. On today's episode of The Tea, we'll be talking about what to expect with piercing tools. Before we get into that, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to BodyCandy. Make sure you see all of our videos this way. Get cozy and let's get into it. So first off, piercing needles. One of the most common tools that you'll see when you're getting piercings are piercing needles. Needles come in multiple sizes and shapes to make piercings easier and less painful, so you can heal more quickly and enjoy your piercing. Piercing needles are either straight or curved. This is to accommodate for different parts of the body. They come in different gauges or thickness to produce different size piercings. Lower gauges are made for larger piercings and higher gauges are used for smaller piercings. For example, 12 gauge needles, navel, tongue or larger lobe piercings. 14 gauge needles, again navel, nipple, lip, eyebrow, septum and tongue. 16 gauge needles, cartilage, lip, eyebrow, septum, earlobe. 18 gauge needles, commonly used in the nose. Next type of thing that you'll see is the dermal punch. Dermal punch is a lot like a hole punch kind of tool. Used for dermal and surface piercings located on the flat areas of your skin, which are a lot different to something like an ear piercing. So these piercings do not exit the body. These are often called a single point piercing. A dermal punch is used, a small anchor is embedded in the skin so that a visible dermal top can be screwed and secured to the anchor to keep the piercing in place. Some examples of piercings that will use the dermal punch include facial piercings on the cheek, above or around the eyebrow, hip piercings, chest piercings, nape piercings, collarbones, and piercings that sit in the hollow of your throat. So next up, forceps, aka clamps. Forceps or clamps are the most common piercing tools as they are used to hold the tissue or body part during the piercing. Forceps are used to keep the area sterile, so no touching. To keep your body still while a needle or dermal punch is used to complete your piercing. So most forceps are slotted, large enough opening for a piercing needle to pass through. They're used for most piercings that are not completed freehand. A piercing gun. This is not what you want to see when you're getting pierced, by the way. A piercing gun is a tool primarily used for ear piercing in the lobe. Force a pre-selected piece of starter jewellery through the lobe and then secured with an earring back. These are often used in a mall-style piercing shop where only ear piercings are done, and for a lower price than a professional piercer without an appointment. While piercing guns are frequently used in mall shops, I can guarantee every professional, reputable piercer will think these are a bad choice when it comes to piercings. For several reasons. They are blunt force rather than precision of a fine needle. They are unnecessarily painful and they get infected, can cause trauma to the tissue. It's often used in unregulated stores and shops. They use disposable needles, but these have not been sanitised. They are often used by untrained and unprofessional piercers and can touch the skin and pass germs on from one person to the next. Ew. This is not the 80s, folks. Getting pierced by a high school kid at the mall isn't safe or cool. The likelihood of infection is higher, not to mention the skill of the piercer is lower. Your piercing could end up off-centre, it could migrate or even reject, leaving you with tissue damage or a scar. Professional piercers do not recommend getting your piercing done with a piercing gun. Always recommend going to a regulated shop with a licensed piercer. So I hope all of this helped. Found this video interesting and helpful, consider giving a like, a comment and a subscribe to BodyCandy. We'll be back again with more videos like this one. See you on the next one. Bye!